has a two cemetery, one where we bury him and one is a Grenfell Tower.
Hamid Ali Jafari's elderly father died in a devastating fire which ripped through the social housing block Grenfell Tower 7 years ago, killing 72 people. It was Britain's deadliest blaze in a residential building since World War II.
Every time when we come to the tower, I feel kind of like a peace, I feel like, I'm talking to my father. When the wind blows around the tower, I feel, I can feel my dad, I can smell him, I can feel him. And I can talk to the tower, I feel like, it means a lot for me,
The British government confirmed on Friday the tower would be demolished over a 2-year period following the 8th anniversary of the disaster. The final inquiry blamed the disaster on failings by the government and construction industry involved in fitting the exterior with flammable cladding. And the incident triggered national outcry about the dangers of such cladding on high-rise buildings. Jafari feared the loss of the tower would erase the memory of the incident. And Kimia Zabian from the Grenfell Next of Kin group said hearing the government's move was like grieving.
The issue of height and visibility on the skyline is associated by people with and linked to the idea of prosecutions and justice. So the tower becomes a tower of justice.
Engineers advising the government said the tower's structure would worsen over time and that it wasn't practical to retain many of the floors as part of a memorial. Grenfell United, one of the organisations representing those affected by the fire, said the voices of survivors and bereaved families were not considered by the government. The government said they were offered the opportunity to meet in person or online. One nearby resident said there needs to be a lot of thought about what happens next, and a memorial of the same height would make sure it was never forgotten. A final design for a memorial is expected by spring 2026, and construction could begin that year.